Hello, my friends. I am Joshua Graham, the Burned Man, here to share a message of hope in these turbulent times. Life in the wasteland can be harsh, and I know many of you have faced trials that would break the spirit of lesser individuals. Today, I want to speak to you about resilience, redemption, and the enduring power of faith. Now, in the book of Daniel, it is written, "But those who do wickedly against the covenant shall he corrupt by flatteries." We've all made mistakes and walked a path that led us astray. I, too, have walked through the fires of regret, and in those flames, I found redemption. The wasteland, much like the biblical stories, is a place of trials and tribulations. We face our own lions and fiery furnaces, but just as Daniel emerged unscathed, so too can we rise from the ashes of our past. It's a rite of passage, a journey of self-discovery that tests our mettle and shapes our character. In the book of Exodus, we learn of the Israelites' journey through the desert, a time of wandering and uncertainty. It reminds me of my own path, my exile from the new Canaanite tribes. But even in the darkest of times, there is a light that guides us forward. Now, let's talk about rites of passage. In many cultures, these rituals mark the transition from one phase of life to another. Our journey through the wasteland is a rite of passage in itself, a test that challenges us to confront our fears and emerge stronger on the other side. I've faced the Whitelegs, the tribals of Zion Canyon, and I've faced my own demons. In doing so, I've learned the importance of perseverance. The wasteland demands resilience, and it is through adversity that we discover the depth of our strength. Now let's touch on themes of forgiveness and second chances. In the parable of the prodigal son, we see a story of redemption and forgiveness. Just as the father welcomed his wayward son back with open arms, we too can find redemption and forgiveness in the wasteland. It's never too late to change your path. And as Ecclesiastes teaches us, to everything, there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Friends, this is our season to endure, to learn, and to rise above the challenges we face. The wasteland may be unforgiving, but within its harsh embrace, we find the opportunity for renewal. So, my fellow survivors, I encourage you to hold on to hope. It's a flame that can never be extinguished, no matter how fierce the winds of adversity may blow. And remember, just as the Vault Dweller faced the Enclave and the Courier faced the Legion, we too can confront our challenges head-on. Now, let's break free from the shackles of doubt and uncertainty. I'm not here to sugarcoat the truth or wrap it in a fancy biblical metaphor. Life in the wasteland is tough, and sometimes it feels like the odds are stacked against us. But here's the thing. You're tougher. You've faced raiders, mutated creatures, and the unforgiving terrain. You've walked through the valleys of death and emerged on the other side. It's time to embrace the power within you and say, I will not be broken. In the wasteland, we don't have the luxury of waiting for a savior. We are our own salvation. The wasteland doesn't care about your past, your mistakes, or your regrets. It only cares about what you do right here, right now. So, my friends, seize the moment and forge your own destiny. Now, some might call me a preacher, others the burned man. But what matters is the message. It's not about fancy speeches or grandiose tales. It's about survival. The wasteland is a crucible, and you're being forged into something stronger. I've faced my own demons, and I've emerged from the fire. You can too. The wasteland is not just a test, it's an opportunity. An opportunity to redefine who you are, rise above the struggles, and become something greater. Now, I won't promise an easy journey, There will be pain, sacrifice, and moments when you question everything. But that's the nature of the wasteland. It's not about avoiding challenges. It's about facing them head-on and emerging victorious. So, my friends, subscribe to this channel, not for some false sense of security, but for the raw, unfiltered truth. I'll share stories of survival, strategies for facing the toughest foes, and insights into the twisted beauty of the wasteland. Together, we'll navigate this brutal world and come out on top. Remember, in the wasteland, there are no guarantees, no certainties, but in that uncertainty lies the thrill of the journey. So, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join me as we face the challenges ahead. This is Joshua Graham, signing off.